In this video, I'm going to overview the career readiness resources for Unit 1, Writing a Resume. In order to copy it to your course, click on the settings and click Add to Course. I'm going to add it to my sandbox so that you can see what it looks like when it's in a course rather than when the content is just in a group. So if you click on your courses after you do that, and you go to whichever course you want it in, here you see it at the very bottom. And I'm just going to briefly go over how we have this laid out. So in the very beginning, there's a teacher overview and notes. This is just an overview of the entire unit. We recommend doing this in 6 weeks if you're in advisory class. All lessons take 1 week, except for lesson 2, which we've broken up into 2 weeks here because it's a little longer. Okay, lesson 1 is the introduction to creating a resume. Here you'll see a teacher overview, which you can delete once you review it. Here's the student overview, and then you'll see the steps to complete this lesson. Lesson 1 is really just about giving your students a strong foundation in what is a resume and what makes a good resume versus a not so good resume. Lesson 2 is about brainstorming for your resume. And again, this is the one that takes 2 weeks. There's a part 1 and a part 2. At the end, they are also finding and thinking of some references that they can use for their resume. Every lesson, 2 through 4, has this open forum. So this is just a space for your students to post questions and helping each other out, whether it's technical issues or if it's just directions or they just want advice from each other. So that this is a place where they can ask questions, so it's a little more interactive. In lesson 3, they'll be writing their first draft and they submit it at the end. There's some pro tips for this right here. If you click on the teacher overview at the bottom, you'll see a pro tip for each one. In this case, make sure that the students share their resume with you in Google Drive so you can comment. And the sooner that you give them feedback, the better you're going to find the revisions are. In lesson 4, they're revising their resume. And again, whenever they submit an assignment, you'll see that there is a rubric attached to it. So you can see the rubric is here. This is the largest one because it is the final draft. It includes everything. And the other assignments have parts of this rubric broken down into it so that it's been chunked for your students. And you won't have to grade it on all of these, just on a couple of them each time. The last lesson is just a quick wrap up. So students will just watch a video and take a quiz. And lastly, here, there's teacher resources that have all of the rubrics in them and some content examples and samples. So here you'll find some resumes some student examples of resumes or content. All right, I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for taking on this unit. Good luck.